Okay, 1 month since the last student stereotype video. For today's episode, we are covering the school that has more restrictive culture than any other academies, the ShanHaiJing Senior Secondary School. Though its student count is not as impressive, the members in the school are still worth mentioning, especially since there is a specific body type that the Blue Archive community likes. And we are going to talk about each student and why senseis like them. Disclaimer once again, just because there is a stereotype for this student doesn't mean it applies to everyone. There is a reason on why it exists and why it doesn't. This is extremely short intro. Never mind, now off to ShanHaiJing. Ah yes, Kisaki, the president of ShanHaiJing, the one who holds an important responsibility so that the students and residents in ShanHaiJing can go on their days without fault. She takes tradition very seriously, hence why the buildings and furniture are in a Chinese aesthetic. The very looks and her calm, cold demeanor instantly makes anyone who likes this type of girl falls for her instantly. Another instance is when she is disguised as a toddler and a plum blossom guardian. Her once cold, calculated ladylike form turns 180 into a playful child who wants attention. Like all children, attention must be given to this little girl. Kisaki, being a girl of high standard, is very adaptable, hence why a lot of senseis love her as a wife, rivaling herself with none other than Sorasaki Hina. And for the rest, I'm just going to speed up this copy pasta Akon covered before I present to you the other reason why Kisaki is loved, and yes, because this is Blue Archive.
Wait, more please.
Mina, our third official dork in this series, but unlike our other two who studies in Gehenna, who are girl failures, Mina over here is actually competent enough to be the bodyguard of the Kisaki. Being the executive of ShanHaiJing Student Council, she treats her work seriously and in a very strict manner. Knowing this, you expect people to like this serious side of her, which they are. But then there is a part of her where she is a huge fan of old noir movies. If you're Chinese and you're old, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. Because of this, she tries her very best to replicate the things in the movies, which is most likely the lines and the cool scenes she saws, like burning a receipt or a money bill. Don't do that! Which oftentimes gets her into trouble, like the one time she interrogated the guest from Red Winter. Overall, Mina captures the attention of senseis who like dorks, but we can't deny the side of her when she locks the fuck in. I don't even need to say anything here. You recently found Rumi and you can already tell she is a wife material with that outfit. You like mommy type girls, and Rumi over here shows that. She can cook. A lot. And if you like girls who can cook, clean, looks hot, Rumi is the type of girl for you. One thing for sure is that the life duty got you acting up. Yeah, this white cloth piece here, that part goes slightly transparent if just the right humidity comes into play. And since she cooks a lot, all that steam, sweat makes that part wet. Lovely. And the more I look at the different posts, most of them really emphasizes on that part. We also have another group of senseis who loves Rumi. Well, during a specific event, a little mishap, a little hint of cunning medicine was in play, a little event for cunning lovers. Rumi turns to a kid, and a lot of senseis start loving her. Because this is Blue Archive. Reiho really likes Kung Fu, and since that's the case, the senseis who like Reiho also learns and likes Kung Fu as much as she does. And that was a fucking lie. Literally, not a single fucking fanart I have saw has her in a cool Kung Fu pose that is high resolution. It's all about Reiho's, that one specific pose she does in her life 2D, and her beauty marks. I really want to see other reasons why senseis love her, but there's just no other reason, and this is just sad. I mean, can you blame them? Look at her outfit. It's a tight qipao that only covers her top, leaving her legs bare, and a jacket. That's it. Take Reiho's stereotype but add some side boob. That's it. I can't really think much about it aside from the fact that she is a what type of animal even is she? I'm a little confused here, but whatever, you just like how she looks. That's much it. Or maybe the way she talks. I seriously cannot come up anything with Kaguya, man. Sorry. Now, I would say her T-Paw makes her, well, breedable. But for her case, it's not, because there is a meme where this rat will actively ruin your pose by replacing your freestyles. See, rat girls are hard to come by in this time around. So far, I only know 3 rat girls in my life: Hako's Veils, Jane Doe, and of course, Saya. Senseis who love Saya also loves rat girls. I mean, the ears, the tiny thin tail, it's so squishable. Rats are cute. There is another reason why senseis love her, is the fact that she cooks. Not cooking in a legit sense, but rather her potions are what also gives up her charm. Being a scientist for an academy who values tradition makes her the odd one as she tries out new things. Now this is what I actually call MILF. Because, well, her age is kinda unknown and she looks like a big mommy, so I assume she is much older. But for the actual reason is that she is a caring lady who is gentle and composed when it comes to dealing with the many troublesome kids in the Plum Blossom Garden. And yes, if you want, she might play Goo Goo Babies with you. And since Shun is a MILF, every sensei who loves MILFs will definitely like Shun. She has the figure, she has the height, she has the looks, and she has the personality of a MILF you see in anime. Not to mention, she is very good with handling kids. Now with that said, this is probably the only MILF I've seen in Blue Archive, the official MILF. This probably makes it so not a lot of senseis will like her. Wait, Saya, what are you doing? What are you doing? Saya, no! Medic! What is this? Who is that? Yep, here she is. Thanks to Saya and Shun's wanting to be young again, we now have what is known as Shuni. Get it? Because it's a mix of Shun and Kani. It's another Kani! This is by far the cutest student in all of Kivoto's. Second to Haruka, she is always my number one. But moving on, Kokona's design makes her the cutest looking fluff ball. And obviously, Sensei's first instinct upon seeing this character is just wanting to hug and cuddle with her. This is pure Donna material. The squeaky voice, the personality, is just what makes her extremely lovable. Now that part is true. But that doesn't cover most of what the rest of the senseis think about her. You see, Kokona, despite looking and sounds like an 11-year-old, and she tends to try to make herself look mature and will go on ways to prove herself like drinking coffee. And senseis, being senseis, are willing to show Kokona what it means to grow up to be an adult woman, depending on your definition on growing up, that is. There is mainly two types of Kokona fan arts. The one where she is a daughter who everyone loves, or becomes a huge MILF-like character to emphasize the adult Kokona wants to be with the same outfit. Now Kokona hates carrots. Unrelated note. But senseis will not hesitate to make Kokona enjoy carrots. One way or another, because this is Blue Archive. Hey you. Yeah, you. Do you like girls with a black and white hair color? Do you like the fact that they seem insane but are extremely intelligent? Do you like them even more when they have a nice body type? Well, I found a waifu for you. Introducing Shiori novella, Shintani Kai. Yeah, this literally falls into the category of if evil, why hot? You can say Kai enjoyers will like Kayako for the same hair color, but Kai is different. Obviously, for both physical and mental wise. I can already see the after effects of Kai, where senseis become guinea pigs for their scientists. Wait, wrong scientist. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this part. I'm surprised that in ShanHaiJing, only Kisaki and Kokona has the most art when I'm doing this research. But it has to be expected because this is Blue Archive. But of course, with ShanHaiJing done, we still have other smaller schools to clear. And the next one is Red Winter. See ya then.